after eating specific foods, sense of fullness, etc.? Anything like that? Or do you know?
Well, she just went. She's got an infection on the inside. Can't think of the name of it now.
Well, hang on. I'm talking about the digestive system. We'll get to the infection here in a second. Yeah. Anything that you can think of with food.
She's been having indigestion and
there you
like
go.
That.
Bingo, bingo, bingo. More than likely they're associated. So what you want to do is you want to start to have her clear the decks. Foods that are causing problems, digestive problems, need to be eliminated. The way you best do this is by doing a food diary, because it's hard to remember all the foods you eat and when you ate them and how they're connected to your indigestion or to your skin problems. So have her write down everything she eats, and then how she feels every couple hours, every 3 or 4 hours after she eats that food. So in other words, you get a notebook. On the left-hand side of a piece of paper, you write corn, or you write oatmeal, or you write peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or whatever you ate, and then next to that, how you feel 2 hours later, how you feel 4 hours later, how you feel 6 hours later, how you feel 8 hours later, all the way up to 12 hours, and you keep track of this. This is very important, not just for her skin problem, but if she has a digestive health issue, she's breaking down inside too, and you're not noticing it. So this will help save her life. This will help prevent horrible diseases. This will help keep her away from prescription drugs and doctors. This food diary, everybody should be doing it. We should all be keeping track of our bodily responses to the foods we eat. Then once she associates specific foods to indigestion, and she may even notice that specific foods are associated with flare-ups in her itching, in her skin condition, or her vaginal condition. So when she eats specific foods, she may get a flare-up in her itching. So this will help directly with the skin, and will also help with the digestive system, obviously. The second thing you want to do is start to use supplements for the digestive tract. The chief supplement is the Biolumin Nightly Essence. Now, you may have an issue with vaginal or reproductive system bacteria. There's bacteria that live in the vaginal area, and that might be a problem. And using probiotic supplement and eating fermented foods can help there also. So make sure she's on the Biolumin Nightly Essence, 3 in the morning, 3 at night, and also using fermented foods. Ultimate enzymes, digestive enzymes, will help her digest her food. If she has food allergies or food intolerances from incompletely digested foods, that can eliminate that. Use the ultimate enzymes, maybe 2 or 3 or even 4 after meals, and always use a little bit of apple cider vinegar with your ultimate enzymes. Last but not least, the Fucoid Z, or the Z radical, can help provide an environment, a hospitable environment for gut bacteria, probiotic bacteria, to live and thrive in, and that can be beneficial as well. So Biolumin Nightly Essence, Z radical, or Fucoid Z. Do a food diary, apple cider vinegar, and of course it's always a good idea to use the Healthy Start Pack. It sounds to me, Pat, that your daughter has an internal condition, not a topical condition. If she goes to a doctor, they're going to give her cream, and that's not going to help the problem, even though it may help the symptoms. Okay?
I have one other question.
Sure.
Too.
Sure.
My skin is so thin, it just bleeds underneath it, and it tears just like...
Oh, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. How old approximately how old?
75.
Okay, all right. But
I still work and garden. And
you sound great. You sound vital, and you sound great, and your skin should reflect that. So here's what you need to do. And we're going to be talking about skin for the next few weeks, so you want to keep listening to the bright side. But when you say your skin is thinning, what you're talking about is not the surface, although that might be thinning a little bit as well. But for the most part, what you're talking about is the lower levels. The lower levels are called, technically in the skin, it's called the dermis, but generically in the body, the lower levels are called connective tissue. You may have heard that term. If you've been listening to this program, you hear it every day almost. Connective tissue is what forms the beef of the body. It's the steak of the body. It's the thickness of the body. It's the density of the body, the whole body. The body has a certain density and thickness to it, and as we get older, that density and thickness starts to be reduced. We start to get thinner. Not just your skin, your blood vessels get thinner. Your bones get thinner. All the systems in the body get thinner, and what you're observing in the skin is happening inside the body too. So we want to re-densify. We want to thicken things up. How do we do it? Well, first of all, protein is the most important of the thickening nutrients, but if you're not, first of all, you got to get enough protein, but if you're not absorbing your protein, that could be a problem too. So make sure you're increasing your protein. Use the Slender FX, fish protein, meat protein if it's clean meat, eggs, wonderful protein, hemp seed protein for vegetarians. Protein is the key to thickening the body up. But you got to make sure you're absorbing it. That means digestive enzymes with your protein, apple cider vinegar with your protein, anything you could do to improve the digestion or the absorption, the utilization of that protein is going to be in your interest. So liquid protein will also help. So smoothies and soup, chicken soup with cartilage in it, with the bones in it, very important for thickening or redensifying the body. Vitamin C is the most important vitamin when it comes to building connective tissue. Without vitamin C, you can't build connective tissue, and the disease that's caused by vitamin C deficiency, scurvy, is a connective tissue issue primarily. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're getting enough vitamin C. The Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you 1,000 milligrams per day. So make sure you're sipping on your BTT all day long. You may want to get a little bit of extra vitamin C also, maybe another 1,000 milligrams a day of vitamin C. Zinc is also very important. Make sure you're using 50 milligrams a day of zinc. You have to go to the health food store and get zinc picolinate, Picolinate. And then, of course, the entire Mighty 90 essential nutrients. Get on the Healthy Start Pack as well. Last but not least, this is part of the Healthy Start Pack, but I just want to mention it. Essential fatty acids are very, very important for turning on the growth of protein and connective tissue. So lots of strategies there, my dear, but it's not a skin problem you have. It's a beef problem. It's a thickness problem that you have. And don't let anybody bamboozle you into thinking that you just put a skin cream on and you'll take care of that thinness, because that's not how it works. It's an internal issue, and you got to make sure that you're absorbing your nutrients as well as taking them. I'm sorry, go ahead.
We was raised on meat and potatoes.
Well, that's not a bad thing necessarily, but you got to make sure you're absorbing also.
But I'm not sure if I'm absorbing it.
Yes, you might not be. It's 75. Make sure you take your meat and potatoes, or you eat your meat and potatoes with digestive enzymes, the ultimate enzymes, and some apple cider vinegar as well, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Okay, I hate to do this to you, Rose, but we only got about a minute. What's up, sweetheart? How you doing?
Yes, I just wanted to let you know if the audience is interested, because of this situation of vaccines that's been imposed, and like in California, it's already In Defense of Humanity is the show, and the anticorruptionsociety.com. That's a website.
Anticorruptionsociety.com.
Yeah, and they can get the paperwork to protect themselves.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Rose. I appreciate you sharing that with us. God bless you as well. We'll talk to you again soon. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening, friends. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Check out my website, brightsideben.com, or my blog, pharmacistben.com, and you can sign up and join the Brightside Ben team, or you can call the phone team directly at 866-735-2470. Tomorrow we'll continue talking acne and skin care and skin health. We'll talk about nutrients you can use for dealing with acne and dealing with skin health in general. And that's it. Have an awesome, wonderful, beautiful day. We'll talk to y'all later, folks. Bye for now.